Yo, what's good with y'all boys? We back with another video, and this is gonna be the actual start of the channel. I know the last video I said I was gonna that's gonna be the start of the first video of the channel, and I was gonna start posting like hella vids. Hey man, let's just forget about that. That shit never happens, man. Anyway, man, today we finna rant about the state of the UFC, bro, and UFC, we gotta talk, man. Cause all this shit is dog shit. Like all the cards recently have been dog shit. Like look at this, man. I mean, Strickland Hernandez, the main event was good. Honestly, this card wasn't that bad because there was a lot of finishes and stuff. But come on, man. Dan Ige on the main card in the big 26, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Michael Pereira on the main card, bro. Let's look right here. Let's all see this shit right here, bro. Edgar Chairez, man. Who is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like, who is this guy right here, bro? Nobody knows this guy. This guy's irrelevant. And 326, bro. Not, not, not as good not as good, bro. Like, Michael Johnson, Drew Dober is a good fight, but it should never be on the fucking main card of a numbered event, especially in the big 26, man. This is a good like the headline of the prelims of the final of like the end of the prelims, go into the main card. But this should never be on a numbered event main main card, bro. It's like, and it's not getting any better going forward, man. Josh Emmett, bro. Josh Emmett, in not only the main card, the main event, bro. Josh Emmett having a main event, that's blasphemous, bro. No one, no one in the history of the universe has ever said, "Yo, bro, Josh Emmett, man, he deserves a main event in a fight night main event." Like, bro, what are we doing? And now Murphy Evloev, that's a good main event. Good main event. And this whole UK card right here, not that bad, not that bad. It's pretty decent, pretty decent. Even the prelims. Oh yeah, look, yeah, it's decent. It's decent. And the Alessandra Pfeiffer card, decent, pretty good as well. Look, some good fights. Some up and comers here. Michael Chiesa on the main card. Okay, Alexa Grasso, Macy Weber. Yeah, that's not a bad. I wouldn't make it a co-main event, but I guess they couldn't find anybody else to put on the co-main event, so we had to get WMMA as a co-main event. You know, the prelims. We got Navajo, Tarbura, and Walker on the prelims. Uh, for, over these guys, Julian Rosa. People in the comments, if anybody comments, bro, cause say I'm a casual, bro. Who is this guy? 36. Julian Erosa? Bro, who is this guy? Like, you cannot tell me there's a single Julian Erosa fan in the world, bro. Like, no one says, like, oh, yeah, bro, when you're having a discussion with your friends about the UFC, like, oh, yeah, my favorite fighter, man, is Charles, Max. Some would say Islam. Certain group of people will say Islam. And also certain group of people will say Chimaev. But then regular people will say Yuri, Alex. No one has said, yo, bro, yeah, y'all sleeping on Julian Erosa. He's a bad man, man. He's a bad man. People forget, No one has ever said that. And, the Moicano and Chris Duncan, like, oh, man. Ah man, it's it just keeps getting worse, bro. Like, look at this guy, Tofik M- Musayev, man, bro. You cannot tell me with a straight face this guy deserves to be on the main card of a fight night, bro. Like, there's hold on, let me see the okay. The prelim's not set, but anyways, bro, whatever. 327, banger, banger, bro. This is a banger, right? This is a banger, top to bottom, right here, bro. Top to bottom. There's some good fights on the prelims, bro. This prelims could literally be its own fight night, and it'll be the one of the best fight night cards of the year. Like, look at this. This is a very good prelim card. And then the main card, oof. You got Reyes versus Walker, battle of the mid, not battle of the cooked chins, cause both of their chins, bro, a little jab, they're going out cold. And you got Benio, man, versus Manuel Torres, man, bro. Benio, this gotta be like some type of humiliation ritual, man, cause Benio is going back to back people that he's gonna get knocked out. No ifs, ands, or buts. He is going to get knocked the fuck out. And I put money. I say under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes, he's getting slept out cold. And I could see by like by a left hook. By a left hook. I could see Benio getting slept by a left hook, man. And Curtis Blades versus Josh Hockett. This is gonna be a very, very entertaining fight. Not only because Josh Hockett's personality, but if Hockett beats Blades, this is literally gonna show the quality, expose, like, even go even further of the quality of the heavyweight division, bro. Showing that someone who has fought like a handful of times, not only in the UFC, in the heavyweight division, couple fights in, he's already ranked and beat one of the top contenders of the heavyweight division, man. This will show how shit the heavyweight division is, bro. And I can honestly see Hockett, winning this by, what's it called? Plot armor, man. Plot armor, Maybe he's reading the stars. Hockett gets ranked. And then we got a banger. Joshua Van versus Taisugu Tyro, man. This would be a good ass fight, and it's gonna be the first title defense of Joshua Van. After the whole Pantoja breaking his arm and shit. And I was rooting for Van for that fight, but it was not the way I wanted Van to get the belt. He got the belt, He got the belt, and my parlay hit, so I'm not mad about that. But the way he got the belt, this is gonna be, I guess, his actual like title fight to see if he is worthy of, I guess, holding the title, in which is a very dangerous fight. I feel even as dangerous as Pantoja, especially because Taisuke Tyra, man, his grappling, jiu-jitsu, ground game is very good, very fucking good, very good. And people were even talking about Taisuke Tyra versus Pantoja, before, that Tyra has a good chance to beat in Pantoja, and Van, we did see a glimpse of what Van can do, stuff in the takedown, stuff like that. We could see, he's not as bad because, I think in the fight he did like stuff when Pantoja was trying to take him down. He did stuff, I think a takedown. I think he did. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did, and this is probably gonna be the top, this might be like one of the best numbered events we're probably gonna get this year, Moving on to the White House card, UFC Freedom 250, and this is a good card. Don't get me wrong, amazing card. 9 out of 10. But I would see people in social media complaining because they were expecting like big names like Islam, McGregor, Jones, and we got Taporia, we got Pereira, we got O'Malley, we got Huffy, we got Chandler, we got Lopez, we got Garcia, and we got Bo Nickel. And let's get started with Bo Nickel first. Bro, Bo Nickel on this card, why? I swear the UFC is pushing some type of agenda, some type of propaganda on us. Like they're literally shoving Bo Nickel down our throat. Not he was on the 300 card, main card over Yuri, people like Aljo, and now he's on this. What are we doing? No one asked for this shit, And he's probably gonna win it. He's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna be one of the only Americans to win, besides O'Malley, because Gaethje's not winning. Pereira and Gane, they're not American. O'Malley's gonna win against a hobby. Chandler is getting slammed out. Nickel, he probably has a good shot against, Dawkins, and then none of the guys are American, And bro, I'm not gonna say I was expecting 7 title fights. Jones, fucking Islam, Chimaev, fucking Nate Diaz, and McGregor on this card. But I was expecting a bit more. But this isn't. I can accept this. This is very acceptable here. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna be. This is similar to like the 300 situation where the UFC were promoting UFC 300 to be the biggest event of history, and they showed the entire card, and the card was good, like very good, but how they were promoting it didn't really live up to how they were promoting it. But nonetheless, man, it was still a good card on paper, and during fight night it was a good card. And this it's probably no different either. It's probably a good fight. Lopez Garcia is probably gonna be the fight of the night. It's gonna be a banger. Nickel it's gonna probably he's wrestle fuck him, 3 rounds. Huffy, I say in 2. I think Huffy gets Chandler in 2. O'Malley gets Sahabi in 3. Pereira probably gets him. Fuck, man. I say he gets him. I think he gets him in 2. He gets him in 2, and Taporia gets him in 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes. So if I would do my picks, like very early picks right now, it will be Lopez, Nickel, Huffy, O'Malley, Pereira, and Taporia. So look, pretty much all of the left side of the card. Garcia has a good chance of beating Lopez. Garcia's a sick fighter. This is gonna be a good opener. This is gonna be a good ass opener. But I think Lopez is gonna pull it off. Doc is, Bo Nickel, even though he did quit against RDR, and got all his takedown stuff, I feel Bo Nickel's gonna be too much for him, and it's just gonna blob him, hold him on the ground, and yeah, it's probably gonna be like Nickel will be lucky to get like maybe like a finish, ground and pound, but I don't see that happening. Man, I hate this Bo Nickel fucking propaganda, bro. They're shoving this motherfucker down our throat. Like, bro, no one asked for this shit. So to summarize everything, man, UFC is on the decline right now, and I hope for International Fight Week things to go up, because there's rumors of McGregor coming back for International Fight Week, and probably other big fights. You probably see somebody like Ian Gary, Armin. Oh yeah, definitely Armin and Charles. Definitely, man, make that fight as soon as possible. You probably see You could probably see somebody like, let me see, bro. I could see Marab coming back. I could see Marab coming back as well. If O'Malley wins, you could probably see Jan versus O'Malley. Oh yeah, and also one other thing. Why can we not make Corey versus O'Malley? Why? Literally the perfect opportunity. O'Malley is coming off a win. Sandhagen is coming off a loss, but it's against Marab, which is it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And Corey, that first round, Corey did amazing, bro. I thought he was gonna pull off the upset. I was like, oh shit, he might pull off the upset, but of course, Marab just put the pace on him and you tired him down and actually knocked him down. I think it was in the second round. I think in the second round he knocked him down. And I don't know why we can't just get that, Like, is that too much to ask for from the UFC at this point, man? Is that really too much to ask for? But, there is some saving graces like JDM versus Carlos Pradas. Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley. It's not that bad. Bro. Burns versus Mike Mallet. Okay. I feel this is more worse than Josh Emmett being on the main event. Burns, bro. Burns is like, I think he is alongside Chandler one of the worst ranked fighters of the UFC. Like, and I don't, is he ranked? I don't even know if he's ranked. He might not be ranked, but if he is ranked, he's one of the worst. And I even think he's one of the worst fighters on the UFC now. He is washed, beyond washed, man. Like, what is he? He's pushing 40, bro. He's pushing 40. Slow, sloppy, stiff. The power is gone. All of it is gone from Burns. And they're pushing this Canadian guy. I think this is a Canada card. They're trying to push one of the only good Canadians, to get him ranked, because they wanna get, I guess, the Canadian audience, but like, this is not acceptable for a main event, bro. This is shit, man. But yeah, man, and like look at this, bro. Oh yeah, Ethan Ewing. Okay, I mean this card is still pretty bad, but still, man. And it's gonna be a long stretch of fucking main events. It's gonna be a long ass stretch of main events, man. Fuck, man. 4, bro. 4 back-to-back fight night cards. Fuck, man. I mean, Adesanya Piper's not that bad. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, this is very good. It's a good card. This is a good main event card. Yeah, this is a good card. Except for Adesanya Piper, one of the only good fight nights right now. Man. Anyways, bro, I'm done ranting about the UFC. Hopefully by International Fight Week, man, the UFC can improve, man. Cause right now, the Paramount era, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Back to back. Back to back shitty numbered events. Especially, oh man, 320. Bro, 320 was so shit. This was so shit, man. God damn, this was so shit, man. Barely any finishes, man. This was a good streak of finishes, but then Raul Rosas had to fucking Chimaev for Alfont, man. Man, I can't wait to see Rosas get slimed out, bro. But I think, honestly, I could probably see Rosas somehow probably get into the top 5. Especially because Rosas is pretty young, and now the top 5, they're getting older. Jan is getting older. Marab, O'Malley, and all those people up there, they're getting older, and they're eventually going to decline. By the time they start declining, Rosas is going to be near his prime than them being near their prime. I don't know, man. UFC, please fix this, man. Please. This is like one of the only sports that I enjoy watching. Besides basketball. Football. The football season is done. Soccer, but honestly, man, I want to rant about that as well, but because, bro, decline of soccer in the professional level has declined, bro. I want to rant about that as well. One day, maybe one day in the future. But anyways, man, if y'all new, man, subscribe, hit the like, comment, you know, criticize anything I can improve in the videos. Just bought this new camera, got this new mic. I'm trying to start something here, man. So yeah, I'm about to at least upload like a video a week. I already have like I already have like a lot of things I can make videos on and shit like that. But anyways, man, peace, and subscribe and comment, bro.